Good afternoon. 7B Media newspaper and Yana Diachenko are with you. Today we are in Poltava city because an entrepreneur contacted us. He once again faces the fact that law enforcement agencies do not protect him, but, on the contrary, interfere with doing business. For example, at the last time, the police had the right to take only SIM cards and what could help the investigation. But for some reason, they began to take out carpets, microwaves, televisions, and even chairs. This is reminiscent of the 90s because then the police acted with such methods. And now, when we asked for an interview with the investigator, no one answers us. And when we called the office to ask about our answer, we were only fed with empty hopes. We didn't wait for it. Since no one wanted to talk to us, we can only wait for lawyers. They will not be blown out.
On 104.21. A year and a half after entering the statement into the Register of Pre-Trial Investigation, we came to Kremenchuk City with a search. All property was taken out of the premises. The list of the fixed property that was taken out of the premises was recorded in the minutes 64 objects. This is, in short, we can imagine that even curtains and pillows were taken out of this property, which in my understanding at the moment has no concept of proof in criminal proceedings at all. They even took out 3 beds, which were just as a means of working in this massage parlor.
We believe that this was seized illegally since these things were not indicated at all in the court's decision. Only mobile phones, computer systems, documents were indicated. And, in our opinion, the investigator went beyond his powers and seized property that he had no right to seize.
The investigator filed an appeal against the arrest of all the property that was seized from the entrepreneur, leaving him unable to work. That is why we came to court to find out the final decision.
I ask you to grant the claim on the following grounds. The phones and SIM cards present during the search could be used before, during, and after the indicted offenses. And they can contain information important for the investigation. Furniture, special items, and seized items will also be seized since without them the functioning of this parlor would be too difficult or almost impossible.
So, I have already noted that criminal proceedings have been opened and entered into the information in the register on 9.10.19. It is not clear for almost a year and a half where this criminal proceeding took place. Please note, Your Honor, you are submitting a search warrant. You provided it, where you indicate what is needed and what the investigators have the right to seize during a search. But the investigators, taking advantage of your decree, turned everything on its head. And if the company LLC, Comfort Service Ego Group, rent a premise where the room for the massage salon is equipped, that is, beds, curtains, paintings, and so on, the washing machine is taken away. What property is it assigned to? And you have indicated telephones, documents, money, and property obtained by a criminal offense. That is, the investigator put in the last expression all 70 objects that were taken from that premise. Was the curtain obtained by criminal means? Mirror, you don't even have to go to the complete list of things. Whatever you look at, you are amazed. And the most important question, if we follow the logic of the investigation about things acquired illegally, how could a massage parlor open and function without a bed, without a washing machine, etc.?
Jovnevi District Court of Poltava City. Judge Bugri, investigator Kolotenko. With the participation of representatives of property owners, Vasilishin, Resnik. The court considers it necessary to proclaim the introductory regulatory part. The claim is partially satisfied, to seize things seized during the search. These things will be kept in the evidence chamber of Poltava region, to be enforced after the announcement. Investigator, judge, signature.
Excuse me, I wrote to you. Will you give us an answer?
We will. Give me time. A lot of work. Wait by mail.
There has been no answer for 3 weeks.
How can I help?
Can I duplicate it by email?
I will try to.
Unfortunately, the court showed only that law enforcement agencies do not care about business development in Ukraine. They only do what they hinder entrepreneurs. Even the investigator argued for the seizure of property by the fact that the entrepreneur would not be able to continue his activities in this way.